Hey dogs, it's Tier 7 Club here, and welcome back. So, if you saw the two previous videos where I was playing guitar, you are noticing that I'm in the same clothes. It's because I recorded those three videos back to back, and now this one to back again. Uh, yeah. Not a great YouTuber thing, but I had a lot of time on my hands, so I was like, oh well, I'll just do a couple music things, and then I'll also do a kind of infomercial like talk thing as well. I decided to ditch the Tascam thing, which was a kind of a mistake at this point, because now I had to reroute everything through this Rode mic, be able to hear myself talk, because I was noticing there's a lot of microphone stuff in the rants video. That's what I'm just gonna call it. Yeah, like that, for example, where it just cut out. It just did it again. Okay, well, I'm gonna try not to move this very much. Anyway, my topic. So I have been watching the Norris Nuts lately. Mostly just for nostalgia, and like figuring out where I went wrong in my YouTube life, and then I'm just been curious about the older YouTubers that I've been watching, and the Norris Nuts I've been watching since 2017. So there's that as well. But it's interesting how their videos is more focused on them in a way, shifting away kind of from what they were doing that prompted everyone to react negatively to them. I think recently they did a whole video where it's like asking question or answering questions from comments, basically, and I think that was a 30-minute video or something like that. But it was interesting to learn from their perspective, because beforehand I was a what you would describe as a super legend or an OG. And then after I stopped doing Saving Norris videos, and after I found out things from the snark thread on Reddit, I was pretty much done. I like didn't want to support the Norris Nuts. I didn't watch any of their videos. And I've kind of gone back to being neutral now, as I've gotten older and realized kind of my own path of life. So I started watching a few videos today, actually, and I keep forgetting today. Today is not actually going to be today. I started watching them like a couple days ago. And it's interesting how they're a little bit more relatable now. And kind of like they're kind of going back to their old content, but not like really, because they still have a bunch of stuff going on. And they're really not going to like go back to their own content, because their old content was... Sorry, I can hear my dog through the microphone, and it's really great. Well, he's drinking water, so oh god, what a way to ruin my video. The reason why I haven't gotten much videos done in the first place is because when I usually go to hit record, I have to make sure that everyone's asleep. So even like him, and it's so funny because when I hit record, he'll be laying down asleep, and the next moment he'll like be snoring or like doing something else. Uh, Sorry about that, but anyway, I think they're at a place now where I'm gonna start watching their videos again. Not like watching them for like a couple years ago, or like even their old videos. I think I'm gonna start watching their new recent videos. And because it seems like they've all matured in some way. That was like one of the biggest reasons why I stopped watching their videos, was because they were not very mature for their ages, especially Biggie. And I didn't realize, first of all, that Biggie's 16. That makes me feel old. But also Saber's 20, so there's also that. But Biggie has matured a lot, like a lot, in the last couple years, to the point that like I mean I respect it, and like I would genuinely like be friends with him if I was able to. Hi, buddy. Sorry, it's my dog. I'm afraid that moving my camera is gonna make it shut off. Shoot, I don't really know how to get him on the pod. Sorry, I'm just stacking things. Come on. Come on, come on. Come on. Oh, man, so, this is my doggy. His name is Conway. It's been a long time since you've seen him on videos. The last time that he was on a video was 2023, and he was 9 years old, I think, at that point. He is now 12, and he's still kicking. I don't think he realizes right now that I'm recording, but yeah. Anyway, I think the Norris have like matured to the point that like I would genuinely like to like be friends with them. And like again, like I said in the rant video, like get to know them better, as people, not just YouTubers. Because if you only know someone as a YouTuber, then like you're kind of, I don't know, you kind of have a different mindset than like if you know them as like a YouTuber and as a friend, in a way. But yeah, and I'm not just saying Biggie has grown much like mentally. Nas has also grown mentally. I think part of that though was because of all the pressure that she had and also put herself in, as being being kind of the younger teenager in the family. So like Nas both had a glow up, and like she like mentally changed as well. So like she really changed over the last couple years or so. Saki, I feel like it was also matured more. than not. Um, um, and I don't really know. I think she was diagnosed with autism. Uh, I'm not actually sure if that's true, and obviously, if try to step over. Sorry, he's confused where he is right now. Um, I'm not actually sure if that's true or not. And like I don't want to spread any rumors about anything. Um, if it is true, I it's very relatable. I have autism or ASD. Um, if she was diagnosed with that, and sorry, you're gonna hear a little bit of noise from the microphone as we're trying to get him around. Okay. Oh. This is why you don't have a large dog. Hold on. Step over there. Step here. All right, you are clear. If she does actually have ASD, or at least some form of it. That's actually pretty cool because I have autism. I've shared that on the channel before. I think that's gonna be on an unlisted video, which I did on the rant video leave a comment down in that video. Sorry. Where I made a playlist of all the Saber Norris videos that I made because all of them were unlisted, and that is now public, so you can go and view those videos if you want to. Anyway, I think if I were to ask my younger self if like who I related with more on the channel, I would say same, because first of all I had a crush on her. Second of all, she's around the same age as me. We had similar-ish interests at the time, and I didn't really think I related much to the siblings because, again, Saki's 2 years younger than me, Biggie's 3 years younger than me, Naz is 4 to 5 years younger than me. So there's, as a 13, 14-year-old, I wasn't really thinking that much into that. I think now, and I'm really sorry for the segue into this. Now I feel like I relate more to Saki, because of our interests. I mean, I like cooking. I like cooking. If the part about ASD is true, that's another thing. I think also her personality is a lot like mine, and not just because like I'm autistic or anything like that. I think that generally, even if I wasn't, I think our personalities fit similarly. Whereas like say it's kind of like she's more extroverted than I am. And yeah, and then Biggie has become a person that like, oh, I can totally hang out with Biggie, and just have a good time. And then Nas too. And then all of them are musicians. I don't know if they've, Biggie released a song last year, but I don't know if any of them like regularly play instruments or not. That's another thing that we all have in common, is that we both play instruments and are musicians to some extent. Like for example, Biggie makes songs. Biggie's the only one in the family that makes songs and releases them, and I'm a multi-instrumentalist who knows how to play guitar, keyboard, drums, string, like, and stuff like that. But yeah, I guess to say all this is to say that I'm beginning to like the Norris nuts more and more. I'm starting to like kind of come back into a realization that like um maybe I should just go back to like my roots before I became all creepy and stuff, like where I actually enjoy videos and things like that. And then as well as like, oh well, maybe I meet these people in real life, however that may be, and like we connect and we become friends, in a way, and that's fine with me. Um, I'm kind of in between like an introvert and an extrovert, but I do like making friends. I do like connecting with people, um, and um, yeah, I like connecting with all types of people from all different types of backgrounds, and especially as I'm trying to build this channel back up, um, I do think anything is like anything goes. Um, and of course, though, I'll like never use these people for clout because, oops, sorry, because some people try to be friends or connect with content creators or YouTubers, as a way of basically for clout, for their own personal gain. And while I believe that both, I mean, if you're recording a video with someone else, like you should give them credit and then they should give you credit as well, but you shouldn't use that for just your personal gain, and like push the other person down, with you, basically. Um, so yeah, if I were basically to be friends with YouTubers, like for example, the Norris Nuts or Max and Harvey or like anyone else that I relate to or want to be friends with, um, it wouldn't be like for clout. It would just be like a general relationship, and then we want to do a vlog about something. We can do a vlog about something. That's fine with me. Um, I'm a really chill person. Um, so yeah. Um, Once again, this was another shit video. I had a script this time, but I completely blew it. Um, so I'm probably gonna have to name this a rant video again. Um, but yeah, I mean, if you found this and you like it, please like, share, subscribe. Um, and if you didn't, it's fine. It's not your content. It's not what you like, and that's all right. It's all right with me. But yeah, I think that's where we're gonna end the video off. You have anything else to say, my co-producer? No? All right. I will see you guys later. Bye.